Well, if you have a food allergy, you know how important it is to know the symptoms of a life-threatening reaction and how to respond.
That's why one Florida mom is pushing for change that she says will ensure children with food allergies are safe at school. Here's NBC6 Responds, Alina Machado.
Last year in our series, The Silent Threat, we looked at how schools deal with food allergies and found policies vary across the state depending on the school and the school district. But there's a new bill filed in Tallahassee that's looking to bring some uniformity and a little peace of mind for families dealing with this serious medical condition.
An average of 2 children in every classroom have food allergies. I knew something had to be done.
Sherry Lynn Isler is a nurse practitioner and a food allergy mom. Her son, Lincoln, was diagnosed with several food allergies at a young age.
To peas, chickpeas, lentils, as well as dairy.
When it came time to start kindergarten, Sherry says she enrolled him in the before and after school program,
thinking that would be the safest for him because the EpiPens are already there and he's at school.
But on the first day of school, she realized that would not be the case.
I disclosed his food allergies. I just want to know what your protocol is. And they're like, oh no, we don't do EpiPens here. She's like, we don't have the training on that. And I was like, well, what are you going to do if he goes into anaphylaxis? And she's like, we'll just call 911. And I was like, he could be dead by the time 911 comes.
Sherry found another option for after-school care for her son, but the experience got her thinking.
Training should be the standard, not the exception.
So she started doing some digging, and what she found concerned her.
Nobody has to be trained on EpiPen administration per any statutes or guidelines. A lot of people think that the schools all have a school nurse. No, Florida does not require a school to have a nurse.
She took those findings to State Representative Anna Eskamani.
A lot of our educators have just never had to deal with such a situation until it happens.
So Eskamani co-authored House Bill 65. The bill highlights include requiring school districts statewide to adopt an anaphylaxis policy, training requirements for school personnel on preventing and responding to an allergic reaction, and on how to use an epinephrine auto-injector, not just for employees, but for a percentage of the staff providing before and after school care.
It's the bare minimum, and it's not being done. But we need to hear from more parents to help get it to move through the process and to the finish line.
I never knew how much politics played into every aspect of her life, but it definitely does.
Sherry says she's been to Tallahassee with her son to talk to state legislators, hoping to get them to understand the importance of this bill.
When I say no, children have died from anaphylaxis at school, they're like, in Florida? And I'm like, not yet. And they're like, oh. They're not interested yet. They're waiting for it to happen in Florida before they're going to do something about it.
Broward County Public Schools told us they were aware of the bill and that they are monitoring its progress. A spokesperson also said the district offers training to staff that includes how to recognize anaphylaxis symptoms and emergency medication administration if the school principal asks for it. We didn't hear back from the state health department, the state board of education, or Miami-Dade Public Schools. The district did tell us last year that they offered education and training to both students and employees, which includes how to administer epinephrine. Alina Machado, NBC6 Responds.